liner and nothing else on your face, it looks hideous. You need to balance it out.
If you're just wearing,
It doesn't look.
I agree.
It doesn't look.
No,
fun.
it's a girl. Like
you need to have balance.
Yeah.
Just like how I want to put concealer on for the cameras, so I have to put a little bit of blush and bronzer to even it out. You just have to keep doing those things, or you're gonna look insane.
Oh,
I do want to say that I feel like I don't wear makeup on a daily basis, not because I'm like, I don't love it, just because I do a lot of things throughout the day, and like, especially with working out, like I don't want to get it. Yeah, I'm just going to sweat it off. So I have really good skincare, really good moisturizer. But I do find that like when I'm in a relationship with a guy, I don't touch makeup unless we're going somewhere fancy. But I think that's more of just like, I know that I'm good no matter what. And I love wearing makeup. Like I'll put makeup on just for myself on like Friday nights to have fun, like try new makeup looks. But at the same time, I definitely feel that like, well, who doesn't want to present the best version of themselves when they're trying to attract a mate or a lover?
Well, you mean a fantasy version of yourself, but sure.
Well, I don't know. There's two types of makeup. There's makeup where like you completely change what you look
well,
like.
Sure, there's degrees to it, but at the end of the day, it's all a lie.
Well, there's makeup that just enhances some of your face a little bit. Like putting a little concealer over a pimple that you have isn't necessarily a lie, but then there's people who like contour their nose so intensely, put such big eyelashes, overline their lips where they don't look anything similar. When I take my makeup off, I still look like the same person.
Right. Yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, it's not. I don't care that much. But so okay, that for me, in terms of something that's a physical turn off, makeup, excessive makeup, anything where if we were to kiss, if it were to rub off on me, don't like it.
Yep.
Don't like it. I don't want it on my face.
Lipstick.
But in addition to that, I also mentioned plastic surgery. So fake tits, BBL, lipo. Those are the three main.
What
ones.
about fillers?
Yeah.
Oh, lip fillers.
What about like
There's
cheek
no-
fillers?
They're so
obvious.
obvious.
It's so obvious.
But like
They're like freaky too.
Sometimes they're obvious, sometimes they're not. I mean, people tell me all the time, "Oh, you have fillers, you have this." I've never touched my face. Like I will never do that. So it's like, is she attractive? Does she have fillers?
Do you have?
You
got
know
some
what
fillers?
I
You got
don't
fillers?
like are the like tattoo on lipstick.
Oh, I
I've seen that. Not gonna age well either.
But yeah, when it comes to here's the thing with like the plastic surgery stuff. Even if a girl had, for example, no boobs, like flat, whatever, I would prefer her as she is, like that, than with her fake tits.
That's very refreshing to
I
hear.
would prefer.
That's a great
I would
take. Good job.
prefer.
I agree.
We love that.
Yeah,
We love supporting people in their original bodies
that's
without
right.
going
Pick
under
me
the
over
knife.
it. No,
No, that's not pick me at
That
all.
is beautiful values.
A
'cause
pick
there's
me,
lot
a
of
pick me.
girls-
You would say I would appreciate
Girls
her no
feel
matter
so
what she
pressured
did.
to get this stuff done just to fit in with
Exactly.
the rest, and it's nice to hear guys still
No,
appreciating
I would
authenticity.
say I would say too. I agree with Brian's take, and I would actively discourage women from getting implants, especially because they cause health issues.
Yeah.
For
True.
women.
Hell
Long
yeah.
hormonal
Yeah.
imbalances, horrible
Financial
things.
component.
There's a
Autoimmune
whole slew. There's a whole
issues,
yep.
hormonal
And it's
issues,
risky.
cancer
Yeah,
down
my
the line.
boyfriend.
Die
That's like the
from
one
it.
procedure I want. It was a boob job. My boyfriend straight up said like I would leave you.
So
like, he will not stay
let
with me.
me
if I
I
just-
love your boyfriend for you. I feel like he's a really good influence.
He is.
on
He's
you.
an amazing man. Honestly, I'm blessed.
What were you gonna say?
Yeah, no, I was just gonna add. So
Happy for you,
okay,
girl.
would prefer a girl who, if she, let's say she had fake boobs, I don't care if they were, one was bigger than the other and there's some sort of deformity or some shit.
Aren't they always bigger than
Sometimes there's
Yes.
a bit of
Yes.
whatever.
Balance.
But
I'm gonna be honest.
she,
I have nothing to lie about here.
I would prefer a girl totally flat than with fake tits. Same with a butt. If she had no butt, I would prefer it than a BBL.
Butts are adorable.
Same with lipo. I've seen the
You can
scar.
almost
lipo belly.
Scar.
It's
That's
not
the belly
even-
button.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
the
yeah.
scar. It just like I've seen it, and it just looks like dehydrated. It's hard to
Hard because
explain.
it doesn't match the rest of their body
It doesn't
too.
look
they suck
good.
it from one spot.
I would prefer a girl who has a little belly over like flat lipo belly. It just to me doesn't look good. So
It
all
always
that
looks
shit.
painful.
Same with lips. Like
I feel like
all
it's a
that
mark of
stuff,
a man.
prefer.
Like a man wants a real woman more than a fake version
Yep.
of her. Like
Yep.
a real
So-
man should choose a woman over this thing, and it's the same with plastics. And I think if more men preach that message, women would be less likely to
Yeah.
go
Sure.
under the knife because they're doing
Yeah.
it for you
I
guys.
think-
They're
but
not doing it
I
for
think
us.
if
Do you think it's driven by assumed male interest, or do you think it's driven by female competition?
Female
Female
competition.
Both,
competition.
absolutely.
I
What are
think-
we competing for?
I think
Male
like how many.
interest.
My question is, how many women who are getting plastic surgery are like in LA, for example? So many chicks plastic surgeryed out. How many of them are doing it because they see so many other chicks doing it, and they're like, "Oh, I have to be like this." to
They're not
You have to-
doing it for themselves.
They're doing it because they have to compete
Right.
for the
For-
male's
for men.
attention.
But
That's
what
what
I'm-
female competition's based off. Everyone's just trying to get the best man they can get.
Right,
So
of
if-
course. But what I'm
Yeah.
asking is, do you think they're getting it because they heard from men that men like it, or because they're seeing so many other chicks do it.
I don't think men know what they actually like. I feel
Seeing
like
other
girls.
people do
No,
it.
men definitely know what they like.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
You think
I know what I like.
I think most men,
Most
if
of
you
my
ask,
friends do.
if you ask most men, most of them would say, I would prefer a girl without plastic surgery.
That's the thing. You guys say that, and a lot of that is true. But then what is like portrayed on social media, it'll be like, oh, I love Kylie Jenner. I love Kendall.
Yeah, they
I
have
love this. Like
followers.
Kendall might look like she's natural. Everything about her is fake. She's had almost probably every procedure you could think of,
I would
besides a
prefer her
whole
without-
BBL.
I would
you know?
prefer Kendall without any of the...
I believe you when you say that. I
Wait, is
truly
it Kendall or
believe you.
Kylie who has
Kylie, you're
the
thinking
Kendall
worst?
has a lot of
Kylie.
surgery too. You might not think
I thought it was
but
Kylie who
Kylie's had
most
multiple BBLs, revisions, all this stuff. But Kendall, you might look at Kendall and be like, oh, she's a model. She's skinny. She hasn't had any work done. She's had she's had an eye lift. She's had her nose done. She's had probably like fat transfers. There's nothing about any of them that's
so
natural.
weird. It's
Like,
so
especially
weird.
in LA nowadays. And it's a content thing now too.
I
It's a
feel-
content creation to get surgery done. It's a way to keep up on social media.
It's such a bad thing for our culture too, because like Elon Musk, when he was on Joe Rogan, he made the point that like social media is geared for like, he called it limbic resonance, right? You open your feed and you see an attractive member of the opposite sex, and like that's what the feed like starts to deliver you. And it's like shifting our culture's preferences and like what a lot of people I feel like are looking for and what they think is attractive, and it's pushing it in a direction that's really not resonating with like the majority of people. I feel like
That's
I feel
why
like
it's
it's like artificially inflating things that people don't actually like, because you know, dudes, for example, they're seeing like the big butts that are fake and stuff like that, and they're like clicking
It's
on it.
a money scheme as well. It's just like how the heart of
BBLs.
America will portray things to make us worse.
look,
It's
How
money.
common are
ridiculous.
BBLs?
You guys aren't rocking with Lizzo's ass?
No.
Does she have a
no.
BBL?
BBL?
I think you're thinking of like...
I think
Natural.
she is definition of like a BBL.
How common are
She
BBLs?
always
Natural.
talks about
In Miami?
Yeah.
I think
In Miami?
Oh yeah.
Pretty
Miami
bad.
is plastic.
Pretty bad.
That's why I'm Dr. Miami.
Speaking of plastic surgery, as far as my turn-ons physically, I'll give two. Okay, I like short girls. So like, if her height doesn't start with 4,
I'm out of the picture.
just get out of here. No, I'm kidding.
So
I'll date women taller than me, but I do have a slight preference for women who are shorter. And then, speaking of plastic surgery,
Are you an ass or tits
Like how
guy,
you say
Brian?
you have a slight preference for women who are shorter.
well, here's the thing. It's not in the same way.
Just a slight preference.
Here's the thing. In the same way that there are women who it's like, I will not date a short guy. I will not date a guy shorter than me. I'll date a girl who's taller than me.
Actually?
Yeah, I'll date a girl who's taller than me. I'll date a woman who's around my height. But I do have a slight leaning towards like 4'10".
Dog, you see short chicks and you're like, yo.
Why is he capping right now?
No, it's true.
He's lying
No,
like that.
I do really, really like short women. However,
Brian
like,
sees a 4'11" girl and he's like, yo, am I in love right now?
Yeah.
but so
And the second one,
the second one, Chase, I saw you grabbing your mic, so I thought you were gonna. Okay,
I'll let you.
I'm a fan.
I'll let
I'm
you
a fan
deliver it.
of. Look, women get shamed for it. Large labia. Okay, physically, I like women with
You like
large
beef
labia.
curtains?
I'm a fan.
Of the beef curtains?
I'm a fan.
Are you actually?
He is the king of beef curtains.
Listen.
Do
I'm
I
a,
even want to know?
I'm a woman's
No.
advocate.
No,
I'm
you
an
do not.
advocate for women, and
Roast beef?
hey,
How
let's
did we
not,
get to
that's
beef
very
curtains?
very inappropriate. Let's call them Audis.
Preference.
Let's call them Audis.
Audis.
Outies and innies. I'm a fan of Audis. Okay. And
Brian is
speaking
a
of
deli connoisseur.
speaking, Chase, that is deeply offensive. I'd like you to apologize to all the women out there.
I just want
who
to
have
apologize to absolutely nobody.
You're
Wow,
going
that-
to jail with pancake plan B, dude.
That is terrible.
Right to jail.
But women get plastic surgery called labiaplasty to remove the lips. And it's a tragedy that women feel compelled to undergo a dangerous and unnecessary operation
Brian,
on their
You know they're-
genitalia.
Brian, are
They're
you
doing
dead
that.
serious?
Bro, yeah, bro.
You like flopping around in there?
Dude, the bigger the better. And I don't like your characterization of the. Why are you shaking your head? You're not a fan of the Audis?
Oh no, I am.
You're not
I'm a
Team
fan.
Audi? What's up?
I am.
Look,
Labiaplasty.
I'm a fan. What?
I can't tell if he's serious or not.
No, I'm dead serious.
Chase, is he serious?
Labiaplasties are not usually for
I haven't been able to
appearance
figure out
reasons.
if it's a bit yet.
Labiaplasties are primarily
it's a bit.
done for cosmetic reasons.
Really?
Yes. That's because women.
I've only heard of people.
women-
The people I've seen who've done them were usually because of pain.
Some women do have pain if they have an outie. However, most women do it for cosmetic reasons because women are shamed for it.
I mean,
they have
sounds
an
so
outie.
pick me.
I can't believe I.
No.
I've never had a
Does?
friend be like, he took down my pants and said my labia was too big. Like most men, they just want the vagine. They don't care what's going
Yeah,
on.
well,
They just,
sure.
as
Most
long
men
as there ain't no
don't care.
bumps.
I care.
Why do you
don't
wait?
care.
You wouldn't hold
Bro,
on.
I thought you were a virgin.
Not a fan of the Audis, bro.
All right,
the
so
fuck?
she's
Not a
She's
fan.
a
Okay, but
every
wait.
virgin.
she
She's a virgin and
everything.
she has an
She
outie.
fulfills the
Bro,
whole
I
list.
So-
I like.
It's your wedding
I
night,
like a neat and,
and you-
tidy.
So I have a question.
situation
I have a
going
question.
on,
So
okay?
if you are waiting until marriage,
You're a
so
body.
is she
Here we
just
are.
is she just busting it open for you so you can make sure that she
Bust
has
it wide
any?
open.
Or like, how do you know that? Are you gonna watch her like when she
Go
puts her
to-
tampons
that's what I'm
in?
saying,
go to
Like,
the
how do
beach,
you make
bro.
sure
Your
that
wedding
Go to the
night.
beach.
You
She's in a
can't
bikini,
tell,
you
bro.
can
You